So do you guys ever load up into your first Fortnite game of the new season, take a look at the map and say, oh shoot, I don't know where to land, and then you die off spawn, then you start breaking stuff? Well, today I'm going to teach you the best spots to land in Chapter 4, Season 4, so that you don't die off spawn and break stuff like that. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Alright, so for the first location, I think this spot is really good. This is where I'm going to be landing in solos this season. I think it's pretty good. If you want to land somewhere around here for duos, you could go over there. There's 2 houses. But yeah, I think this is a good spot, so I'll just show you what I think is the best way to loot this place. So first you're going to want to land up on the roof, and then you're going to want to loot this thing, because sometimes it's got a 50-50 chance. Half the time you'll get a rocket ram, and the other half you'll get C4, but it also gives you usually a sharp-tooth shotgun and some heals. Then you'll go down and grab this, and then there's usually a chest that spawns right here, but it didn't spawn this time. And then what I do, I go over here, I grab this, and then I go back in here and grab this. There's usually floor loot, by the way, right here and over there. Then after I loot the bedroom, I come down here and get this floor loot spawn right here, and there's also usually a chest right there in the corner. By the way, there's nothing in here. Oh, I thought that there was nothing that spawned in there. Okay, so apparently there's a floor spawn in there, so I would go get that. I go over here, grab this, then I go grab this, then I jump down here and grab this, and then I go grab this over here. And then what I usually do, depending on where the zone goes. Alright, so let's just say, for example, the zone pulls this way towards Slappy. What you're going to want to do, or what I do at least, and it seems to work out, is land here, obviously, and then you go along this area. You could even go, like, to this little island here. There's a couple chests and a couple floor spawns, but if you don't want to do that, you could just go to these houses over here, which is pretty good loot. There's 2 houses right here, and if you're looking to key a little bit, then you could even go into the main part of Relentless Retreat. There's a vault entrance right here if you want to try to go for the mythics. Maybe, there's also named locations around, so you can probably key a little bit from there too. And yeah, now let's just say, the zone pulls up here a little bit more. So, like towards Shady, like Brutal, what you're going to want to do, or again, what I do, and it works out. What I do, I obviously land here. There's a zip line right here that takes you all the way up there. You could loot these couple houses over here, and if you even if you want to, you could loot this area around here, which has a bunch of chests, and there's also some loot down here too that you can get on the way. And then what I would do from here is take this path all the way down. There's a bunch of big rocks, and like there's the crates over here, obviously, and those like digging machine things that give you a bunch of metal. And yeah, there's also vault at Rumble Ruins you can get on your way to zone. And yeah, on to the next location. Alright, so for this drop spot, I'm going to recommend landing on this chest right here. And then there's also another chest in this thing that you got to get, because it's a chest. And then I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's also one in here, which you're going to want to grab next. Then I would come over here. If you want to do some fishing, then you can go over there. But, yeah, I would suggest coming to this dock, grabbing this floor spawn right here. There's also 2 chests, I'm pretty sure, that spawn here. Yeah, there's one chest that spawns right here, and then there's one chest that spawns right here. I accidentally destroyed it because I threw a shockwave down. Yeah, I'm kind of stupid. But yeah, there's a chest right here and a floor spawn right there too. This shockwave represents the floor spawn. There's also a geyser here for good rotation. There's a lot of coolers around, so you'll be able to get a bunch of slap. There's an ammo box right here, and also there is a chest in this bamboo right here. Also, what you can do when you're done looting that place is you can come over here, loot this little tiny shack. There's some key vaults over here, so if you find any keys, you could use those. And then over here, there's a bunch more loot in this house. Ammo boxes, there's a bunch of chests. There's like 5 chests over here. There's slap, barrels, ammo, like anything you could ask for. and there's another chest in the roof right here, and I'm pretty sure there's also a cooler spawn right here, and another ammo box. If you want to key a little bit, you can go to Frenzy Fields right afterwards, and if you want to get a vault, then you can go to Mega City. If you want to, you could make your way over to this spot right here. I'm pretty sure there's a forecast tower that spawns there this season, like the things that give you the forecast perk for the whole game. So yeah, that's not too far away. It'll probably take you like less than 2 minutes to get to. But yeah, I think this is another one of the best drop spots this season. Alright, so for this next drop spot, it's going to be located right here in the jungle area north of Creaky Compound. There's actually a shit ton of chests here, and you can find so much loot, and it's just great. So I would recommend landing right here on this little net thing, grabbing these 2 floor spawns right here, these slurp barrels and this one chest, and then coming up here and just basically looting it how you want from here. Just like go back to front and make sure you get all of the loot, because like I said, there is a shit ton of stuff here, and you will definitely get stacked off spawn. You could even go, if you want, over to this temple over here. If I could grapple. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you can go over to this temple over here, basically get all of this good loot and get super stacked. And if you want to key a little bit, you could go to Creaky Compound. There's also a vault at Rumble Ruins, which isn't too far, I guess. But yeah, you got a lot of options to rotate. The only problem with this one is that you're in the center of the map, so depending on where the zone moves, you should probably like just stay on the outside of zone and just basically, like I said, make sure to stay on the very outside of the zone. So basically what I mean by that is, so if you're landing like up here in this area, let's just say real quick, the zone pulls this way. So what you're going to want to do, since you're right here on the stacked side of zone, everybody that landed over here is going to be on this side. So you're going to want to go this way, because there's going to be less people going that way, because there's less of the map over there than this side. And so from there, like if the next zone, like here, like further even, just make sure to keep staying on the outside and then just going on the edge of the map. That is if you don't want to look for fights. But if you want to look for fights, you can go into any of the nearest named locations. Just like I said, stay on the outside of zone, because there's a much less chance of getting third partied. Alright, so another one of the best drops this season is going to be right here at this little red building. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's got a few chests, but the better thing about it is the options that you have to go from here. But yeah, there's still like a bunch of loot in here: slurp barrels, ammo boxes, like a lot of stuff that you would need. But from here, you have the option to go farm brick over northeast and farm some of the snow bricks. You could also go over to Creaky Compound and farm some metal there. There's a bunch of metal. And also there's a key vault here, so if you find a key, then that's good loot. You can also push into Creaky Compound if you want. And there's also a cell tower over, or a forecast tower right here. So yeah, you have so many options from here. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Leave a like if this video was helpful for you. And tournaments are starting back up soon, so stay tuned for those. I'm going to be playing the Duo Cash Cup and the Solo Cup coming up, so yeah, stay tuned for that. See you in the next video.